CMF by Nothing just released their first smartphone, the Phone 1, the Buds Pro 2 and the Watch Pro 2. So let's talk about it. Starting with the CMF Phone 1, let's take a look at the design. The design looks really good. It doesn't have that Nothing look, but it has these interchangeable back covers, and because of these you don't have to buy a case, as this acts as your case. It has these screws to swap the back panels. This little knob in the bottom is actually not a knob, it's just a little plastic piece, sadly. You can use it to attach accessories such as a stand or lanyard. You can also just have this little plastic circle thing or have it be another color than the phone itself. I can definitely see people creating really cool accessories with 3D printing. This thing right here is not a battery pack like I thought, it's actually a wallet. The camera cutout and buttons are silver. The colors they have for the back covers are black, orange, green and blue. The downside of this being modular is that it only has IP52 water resistance, which is very little. Now for the performance specs. It has the Dimensity 7300, which is one of the best chips for the price. I covered this a lot in my last video about CMF Phone 1. To summarize, it's really good for the price. It comes with 8GB of RAM and also has the RAM boosted technology, which makes this phone a little faster. It also comes with 128GB or 256GB of storage, and it has a micro SD slot for the first time in a Nothing phone. Now, the screen is actually really good with 120Hz, Super AMOLED and an HDR10+. It's crazy how cheap phones with these kind of displays have gotten. A couple of years ago it was much more expensive, but now most phones in this price range have it. The camera specs are pretty standard. On the back it has a 50MP main camera and a 2MP depth camera. On the front it has a 16MP selfie camera. The battery is pretty standard at 5000 mAh and it has a 33W charging speed, which isn't that fast. The price of the CMF Phone 1 for the base 128GB model is £210, $200 or €240. If you pre-order it, there's actually a discounted price. This is at £180 or €200. For the 256GB model, it's £240 or €270. The 256GB model is not available in the US. The CMF Phone 1 is only available in the US in the beta version, just like other Nothing phones, which is pretty sad. Also, you can't buy the accessories for the phone in the US. However, it does look like you can buy a back panel and stand if you order it with the phone. So, speaking of accessories, here are the prices. The case is £29, $35 or €35. The lanyard is £19 or €25. The wallet is £19 or €25. And lastly, the stand is £19, €25 or $25. If you're looking for a phone in this price range, this is definitely the one I would recommend to you. Now, these are Nothing's new version of the CMF Buds Pro. It now has the square shape with rounded corners just like the base CMF Buds. I personally think this is better than the previous round shape. It also has a knob that you can press to do different things. It adjusts the volume. The earbuds themselves look exactly like the previous CMF Buds and comes in orange, black, white and blue. These have Nothing's new dual drivers. The first one is a 11mm base driver and a 6mm tweeter. The 11mm base driver has a PU plus PET titanium coated diaphragm. The 6mm tweeter has PET plus titanium coated PET diaphragm. This is definitely not the best, and this is one of the places they have cheaped out on to get the low price compared to Nothing's ear lineup of earbuds, for example. The audio codecs they support are AAC, SBC and LDAC. This is actually the first CMF Buds with LDAC. The noise cancelling on these are up to 50 decibels and with a 5000 Hz frequency, but this is kinda weird because the ear A's are 45 decibels and 5000 Hz. But I think those ones are better, but I think that they'll be around the same or very close. Now, the battery life is different depending on whether you use LDAC or AAC. If you use LDAC, which you probably want to use, with noise cancelling on, you can get up to 16.6 hours of battery life with the case and 4.3 hours with only the buds. With noise cancelling off, you can get up to 25 hours of battery life with the case and 6.5 hours with only the buds. This is not that great battery life, as the ear A's have up to 42.5 hours battery life with ANC off. If you want more battery life, however, you can get lower quality audio and more battery life by using AAC. If you do this, you can get up to 26 hours with the case or 6.5 hours with only the buds, with the noise cancelling on. With noise cancelling off, 43 hours with the case and 11 hours with only the buds. For charging, it does not have wireless charging, and you can get up to 6 hours of battery with ANC off or 7 hours with ANC, with 10 minutes of charging. They have IP55 water and dust resistance, which is pretty good. One thing that I love about Nothing Buds is that they have both Android Fast Pair and Microsoft Swift Pair, which makes it much easier to connect to Android and Windows devices. The earbuds also have tap controls, which is really nice for the price. Nothing did actually do what I recommended in the last video, and that is to increase the price to separate it from the base model. It's now £60, $60 or 60 euros, but they have not stopped selling the original CMF Buds Pro. So now they have the CMF Buds for £40, CMF Buds Pro for £50, and CMF Buds 2 Pro for £60. For £60 these are extremely good. Originally I wasn't a big fan of the CMF Watch Pro because it wasn't anything special and it was pretty expensive for what it was. Now, the new CMF Watch Pro 2 looks super good. I think the design is great. They have switched from the square shape to a circle. The body itself looks to be silver. The bezels, however, you can swap. You can actually buy other ones, but you can buy a bezel and a watch band together. Anyways, you can get them in dark gray or ash gray with curved or flat bezels. Each color has a different bezel. If you get the orange model, it comes with a curved ash gray bezel. The black one comes with the dark gray flat bezel. The gray one comes with the ash gray flat bezel, and the blue one comes with dark gray curved bezel. Also, they each come with different colored straps. It does not have Wear OS, it's just a fitness tracker like the Xiaomi and Huawei models on the market. But this one has some unique features. Just like my Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, it can do calls over Bluetooth because they put a microphone and speaker in this watch. This is much appreciated for the price. They also put in GPS, which is great. It also has these awesome CMF watch faces. They've made 100 watch faces. It also has a calculator app, which is really cool. It also has these normal apps for fitness trackers like reminders, music control, camera control, alarm and calendar. It has the normal tracking of workout. It has 120 workouts, sleep tracking, heart rate tracking, etc. It also has a digital crown which they call functional. I see they're talking about the OnePlus Watch. It also has gesture controls, which is super cool for the price. This is only available on Galaxy Watch and Apple Watch so far, so it's pretty cool to have this on much cheaper watches. The price, I think, is good for what you get. The price is exactly the same as a standard CMF Watch Pro, the last one, at £69 or $69 or 69 euros. I would definitely recommend this watch. I do think that Nothing should create a high-end Wear OS smartwatch not under the CMF brand. The previous CMF products were only available in 25 countries at select retailers. In some countries you can order from AliExpress, but I couldn't find it on AliExpress. Anyways, these new CMF products are available on Nothing's website, which has way more countries. In total 62 countries, so it's available in more countries. This is including Denmark, where I live, so I can recommend it to family and friends. That was all about these new products. When this video is released, I'm going to Iceland in a couple of hours. I'll be making some really cool videos there, so subscribe to see that.